Hi everyone, this is Nancy, Paper Moon Tarot, and I wanted to hop on and do a quick VR to Katey Flowers, who did a video this morning I saw about this is not okay, and it had to do with people scamming YouTubers and people on Instagram by kind of co-opting their accounts, creating fake accounts and pretending to be them, and how dangerous that is and how many scams can be performed. And it kind of connected directly with something I've been thinking about lately, which is how much personal information we YouTubers and TarotTubers expose about ourselves. Now, I'll just preface this by saying that I'm a writer for a living, and I worked for several years with an expert on internet safety. I've edited about 4 books on internet safety issues, legal issues, and various issues. And I helped write an online course, a distance learning university course on internet safety. Wrote a dummies book on internet safety for seniors, etc. So I'm not bragging about this stuff, but I'm just telling you I have some serious experience in the area of internet safety, and currently do some writing for one of the top cybersecurity firms in the world. So that said, I just have been thinking lately, particularly in some of the challenges that I've been responding to, that ask some somewhat personal questions, that we all are saying things about ourselves that are putting us at risk. Talking about your family, names of family members, not cats, that's okay, but actually even cats. Talking about where you live, talking about what you like, what's your favorite tea, what's your favorite TV show, and so forth. Obviously, we all want to do some of that because we're making friends online. It's a friendly community, and you don't want to just talk tarot and never say a thing about yourself. But if you're going to do that, you have to realize you're exposing yourself to identity theft, at least, if not other crimes. For example, you go on and you say, I'm going away for a week to Glastonbury, or wherever you're going away to. You have just told somebody your house is going to be empty. And exactly when it's going to be empty, for this week, and you haven't said somebody's house sitting for me. You could do that, whether someone is or not. You could say, you know, although somebody will be staying at my house, I'm going away for a week. If you really need to say you're going away for a week, probably shouldn't, but that's just an example of something. If you get a call from someone or an email, let's say you get an email from someone who says, you know, I'm Paper Moon Tarot, you know, you've seen me online, we've never met, but, you know, I know your favorite tea is this, and oh, I love that deck too, and suddenly they're bonding with you. And they've just grabbed a name of some other tarot tuber to use, and they have listened to all of your chats and information about what you like and where you live and so on. And they call or contact you and say, I'm coming to your town and I'd love to meet you, and, you know, just drop by and have a cup of coffee. Give me your address. You give them your address. They don't show up. But 2 months later, you go out of town, which you announced on YouTube, and suddenly your house is robbed. Well, that person knows your address, knows you're going out of town, and it's not just offline crime, obviously. People will contact you and prove that they know you, prove that they're a friend of a friend, because they know things about you that the friend told them. And then, you know, they may even try to say, well, I want to buy a reading from you, and uses some method in paying you to get your bank account information, or get your credit card information, or get your PayPal account information. So it's important that you think about what you're going to say. You don't freeze, but be careful about what you say. And the other thing is that it's important to be careful what you do offline. If you get contacted by someone you don't know, you have to be super, super careful. I mean, everyone should be anyway, but if you're going to choose to be on social media, you have to be even more careful. And you have to really identify who that person is, and you don't want to pay them any money. You don't want them to know your home address. You don't want to meet them at your house. Things like that. And everybody should definitely get a credit freeze, which freezes your credit accounts, all your accounts, so that nobody can do anything. They can't even apply for credit in your name, which is the important thing. A lot of people think that, you know, if they get my bank account number, they're going to go after that $500 I've got in there. They don't give a damn about your $500. What they want is to get enough information to apply for credit in your name and get a credit card and go charge $10,000 of stuff on that, or apply for a bank loan of $50,000 in your name. They don't care about your bank account so much, unless you're silly enough to go online and say, I just inherited $10 million and it's in the bank for now while I think about how to invest it. But the credit freeze is important because it stops anyone from being able to apply for credit in your name, which is a big scam that people do that goes after big bucks and puts you in horrible debt for years and years and years. Or they want to steal your identity so they can pretend to be you to other people. So they can get into your email account and steal all your contacts and scam them. So I realize that this is a very alarmist sort of video, but I really think by just being cautious about what you expose, being careful about who you're in contact with and verifying that they are who they say they are, not just because they know a lot about you, because we know they know a lot about you, they're watching your videos, but from some other method. If they say they're a friend of a friend, call the friend right away. If they say they went to school with you, figure out a way to check that. I don't remember you. Check on it. Figure it out. Call another person from the class reunion and say, do you remember this person? So just be careful on both ends, on what you expose and what you do when someone contacts you in real life. And how you treat your credit is very important. So I know this is totally non-tarot topic, but it is a tarot tube topic. And as you respond to VRs, you know, do VR responses rather, when they ask you questions like what's your favorite color and what's your favorite song and things like that, realize that a scammer can get a hold of where you were born and your parents' names and, you know, even your social security number. What's hard for them to get a hold of is things like what's your favorite color, which is why when you open an account and they ask you to choose questions, you know, security questions, don't choose your mother's maiden name. That's in the public record. Choose what was your pet's name when you were 3, or you know, what's your favorite song or artist or whatever. And if you haven't exposed that on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook, choose something that is not public record. And your social security number is a public record, and it's actually pretty easy to get a hold of. So anyway, I just wanted to do this brain dump, having listened to Katey, because it's something that's been on my mind too. And I hope you all stay safe. And if you want to put anything in the comments asking me questions about something, I'd be happy to give you whatever advice or information I can. So you guys take care, and we'll talk to you soon.